A step back to our recent past, telling the real beginnings of how curry made its way to Birmingham and the rest of the country. From the beginnings of the first Indian restaurant in the 40s and 50s to the challenges the industry now faces, the exhibition details the real stories behind Birmingham's curry houses and how those behind the businesses fought for their place.
Some of the things here aren't so pleasant. You'll hear the backstory of how people had to persevere and go through many hardships as well. So really this exhibition was not to just tell a kind of a romantic story of how East meets West, but it's about the gritty story of how immigrants came here, established their homes and businesses, and actually had children and laid their foundations for their children to continue to benefit British society.
You try to tell 20 years old the history that we have faced back in 60s, 50s, they'll think, no, that can't be right, because this is a different world they're living in. So it is very important that these things will sort of tell them this story.
And so that challenge of being able to represent different stories, different experiences of those diverse people coming and living in this city is really important. And this is just one aspect of that. For the museum, we want to tell more of these stories and encourage local communities to share those stories with us and share them with the wider public.
Thousands have visited over its 3 months here, and elements of the exhibition will now be taken on by the museum, helping to inspire more people to think about the real stories behind one of the nation's favourite dishes.